Hello again, YouTube Nation. I'm doing something that I thought I'd never be doing, is making an accuracy report on the Kimber Solo. I happened to go to my favorite gun dealer the other day, and he had this sitting in his gun case, and he's the same guy I bought my Beretta Nano from. And I sort of said, Mike, this gun intrigues me, even though I'm seeing some bad videos on YouTube saying this gun's got a lot of issues. The thing that drawed me to the gun was everybody's raving about the trigger on it. And I think if you look at my videos, you know I'm a trigger nutcase. So I had to have the gun. I had to give it a try. So I purchased the pistol, and I went to the range. I wanted to do a 100-round break-in with it. And I actually decided within those 100 rounds that this gun's not for me. It's got way too many issues. This gun cost me over $700 with PA sales tax, and I expect more out of any handgun that I pay that kind of money for. I'm going to go over some of the issues with you real quick. Number one, when you load this magazine, you literally, and maybe I'm weak, I don't know, but you got to be really careful how you load this thing, because after the third round, you see how that thing does not want to seat back there? You literally have to be careful when you load this. You got to push way down, push that round up against the rear of the magazine, and as you progress into the fifth and sixth round, it literally gets a lot harder. In fact, to the point that I got sick of fighting with that damn thing, and I used this, got this backwards, I used this loader here to get that sixth round seated properly in there, because if you don't have that sixth round seated to the back of that mag, and during that 100-round break-in, this gun failed to go, the slide failed to go forward several times on me, and I'm going to show you why. That's an issue to me. You shouldn't have to fight with a magazine to load it. The other thing is, when you go to put the mag in this gun, it catches on something there, and at this point I don't even give a damn what it catches on, but it bugs me. And you can push the mag forward with no problem. But here's another issue. I got a full mag. I want to take the full mag out. You literally, I got to use two thumbs to get that mag out of there. I mean, literally, it's got ambidextrous mag release. On this side, I can't even get the damn thing to work. I'm pressing real hard on that thing. I can't get the damn thing to work. Come on, Kimber, give me a break. Here's my biggest issue. I kept getting failure to go to battery on this by just racking the slide. Look at that. The gun's not in battery. During the 100-round break-in period, I'm fighting with this gun to go to battery, and it will not. You know, you got to fight with the magazine. It will not go to battery unless you pull the slide back, throw the rag, then it goes to battery. Let me empty this thing, make sure. I mean, a slide, I guess I'm used to Glocks, but even a slide is hard to get back. It's not, the gun's a pain in the neck to me. Way too many issues. I expect more out of any handgun that I invest that kind of money in. Okay, I stopped the video because I wanted to make sure I had this pistol cleared properly. I normally don't mess around with loaded guns in my house, but I'm in the basement, I'm by myself. I wanted to make sure I had it cleared, and if it went off, I wanted to show you the issues that I had real concerns with in this pistol, and if it went off, it would have hit the wall, so no big deal. But I'm not here to bash Kimber. but I have had previous experiences with them. Several years ago, I bought one of their CDP small 45s, and out of the box, the grip safety did not work on that gun. Now, I'll give them kudos on this. They gave me no problems with the service department. I sent that gun back to them in a very timely fashion. They corrected the problem and had it back to me. I also invested in one of their custom shop 1911 9mm. But quite honestly, at 25 yards, my Glock 17 and my Glock 34 smoked that gun in terms of accuracy. So I haven't had a Kimber in my arsenal in quite a long time. I got caught up in this Nano simply that everybody's raving about the trigger. And in my previous video, I said the Beretta trigger couldn't cut it with me, so I had to give this gun a try. So I'm going to take the gun to the range now. We're gonna show you what its accuracy capabilities are, at least in my hands, and then I'm gonna come back and wrap things up with you. Okay, we got the Kimber Solo here. We're gonna try this at 7 yards on that paster. Well, I can adjust the windage on this rear sight, but I'm sort of screwed on the elevation. That bothers me because at 25 yards, the thing's going to be shooting in the cellar probably. Okay, we're going to try the Solo at 25 yards. I'm going to do a 6 o'clock hold on that bullseye. Okay, let's wrap up this Solo accuracy report. As you can see, the gun's fairly accurate. At 25 yards, the gun's shooting low to the right, and there's no problem with me adjusting the windage on this, but quite honestly, I'm not investing another dime in this gun, and to get this gun to shoot exactly where I want at 25 yards, I'm probably going to have to do something with the front sight, and I don't think there's any front sight availability on this handgun yet. And if you guys look at my Beretta Nano video, That gun, point of aim, I had absolutely no problem. That thing was dead on at 7 yards, and at 25 yards I had no problem laying decent sized groups as low as 2 inches at 25 yards without messing with the sights at all. So based on that, this thing is going back to the shop, and Mike's going to take his Kimber Solo back, and I'm going to get my Beretta Nano back. I want to show you one more clip before I wrap this up. Okay, guys and women, what can the little Beretta Nano do that the Kimber Solo, at least in my mind, can't do? Not in my mind. I think everybody's going to agree with this. Load the 6-round capacity with absolutely zero problems. I'm not tearing up my fingers and my hands. I don't have to argue with the magazine to load it. I don't need a mechanical device to load it. I literally need to use this to load a Kimber Solo magazine to its capacity 6 rounds. Okay, guys, here's why I'm really complaining about the Kimber Solo. Here's a Beretta Nano. We got a full magazine clip. First of all, it goes in very easy. There's no catching on anything. You just push it in, it's there. Second of all, if you want to unload a full clip, you just push the button, it falls in your hand. I mean, it literally jumps out of the gun. You want to rack the slide, put a round in, rack the slide, there's a round in the chamber. The gun's empty. You can't do that with a Kimber Solo. The Solo has too many issues as far as I'm concerned. Okay, there you have it. That's why I'm going back to the dealer and getting my Beretta Nano back and taking back the Kimber Solo. I'm disappointed because I like the looks of this gun. I think they got it right on the trigger. But interesting point. I actually shot that Beretta Nano better at 25 yards than I did the Solo here. And you know what I said about that trigger. I thought the trigger was horrendous, so I find it interesting. Is that gun just more accurate than a Solo? Maybe. At this point, there's no way I'm going to give this gun any more consideration. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to have a couple other videos coming up shortly. One with a new M&P shield. I'm hoping maybe that'll replace my Glock 26. And I'm going to do my Glock 26, the gun that I have a hard time taking off my side, because I had a request for that. So I'm out for now. Enjoy the videos and keep in touch.